Welcome back, guys, to our 3-day Onyx off-road rugged adventure that's taking 5 days. Today we're leaving Tackett and we're heading on over to a place called Pine Mountain. There's going to be some really awesome stuff there that you have to check out. But first, check out that trailer. That thing's cool, huh? The world's first off-road gooseneck. But not only that, check out this. This is pretty cool too. Got a nice little creek here. We're on a little road heading over to Pine Mountain from Tackett, and I just saw this and thought it was pretty cool. Beautiful area out here.
Can you turn a Gooseneck Cherokee camper around on a bridge? Yes, you can. Awesome little solid rock bed creek. I really like this. Even smells good here. We're getting right into it here in Pine Mountain. It starts off heavy. Well, this ain't heavy, but for a trailer it is. Thing's funny. Sometimes it'll pick itself a great line and just walk right up through, and sometimes it'll just decide to climb the side of a hill.
So the Pine Mountain riding area is largely unknown, at least in the full-size Jeep world. In fact, after Googling it, nothing can be found about it online. What it is, though, is part of what most people call Royal Blue, and it's operated by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency. So just like in the previous videos of our Royal Blue, Sunquist, and Tackett adventures, Pine Mountain requires a day use or hunting permit. Located just east of Jellicoe, Tennessee, what is unique about this area is also what I just mentioned. Nobody knows about it aside from the side-by-side guys. Even then, it is separated by quite some distance to the north from most of the other Royal Blue trails, and as you'll see here shortly, it has some secrets that rival or even surpass most state parks.
Good thing we didn't take that bypass.
Freedom winch line for the win. For the like 8,000th time, Freedom winch line. It's really nice because we don't have to go searching for our accessories. Check it out. Super quick, super simple. Show them that Freedom winch line.
So easy.
Get yours at BleepinJeep.com. And remember, guys, you can only get it at BleepinJeep.com. If you see it somewhere else, it's either a scam or not the real deal.
What's that trailer doing? Even the trailer's diffed out.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot for that trailer to get diffed out.
I still don't see this arch. We had to have missed it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see an arch. No arch. Oh, it smells fantastic. Wish you guys could smell this. This one may be a doozy. Want to make sure that that trailer doesn't ride up the wall, which is exactly what it's gonna do. Oh, it's slipping. Come on, baby, fall in.
things that I noticed in the last video that people might not understand is that even though these are side-by-side trails and side-by-sides typically run a smaller tire, they also run IFS suspension, which means that they have no differential, so they've got no pumpkin in the middle. So what that means is that even though they have smaller tires, they can make really, really deep ruts. So if you're bringing a solid axle out here, be careful. Oh, we're here. I actually thought we missed this. I've never been here. You guys are experiencing it for the first time with BleepinJeep, but we have arrived. Let me show you what's here. Josh is over here hooking up the generator to charge this while we're on our little footpath here. By the way, that alternator set up on the axle, no bueno. Doesn't like being dragged through the mud and doused in water constantly. Who thought of that? Tell the truth. I did think it was a good idea though. Just on paper it's great. In reality, no. So once you get to this little parking spot here, there's a little walking trail right over here. So when you guys come, all of this stuff, all of this rugged adventure brought to you by Onyx is going to be online, available for you to download our entire route. I'll leave a QR code right there. You can pause that and find this entire route so that you can come on this adventure too, which is pretty awesome. But once you get here, you're going to walk down this trail. Let's go check it out. Foot traffic only. Don't be that guy. Oh, wow. That is cool. That's a lot cooler than I was expecting. That thing is massive. Sucks that people spray painted in there. I gotta get some photos here, guys. This is really neat. So this trail kind of loops around down to the bottom, or you can loop around up to the top. It looks like some little caves down in there.
To be.
We need an engineer to tell us how to figure out this gas can nozzle here. Why can't we just have a nozzle? Why
This is stupid.
It's child-proof, Josh.
Yeah, it is.
This is government overreach right here.
Yes, it is.
Alright, check this out. There's the arch. And you come over this way. Oh, this is like the 4th time I've done this for video and photo purposes. So I'm a little out of breath. But there's a cave over here on this side. This place is awesome. You can come over here though and go under the arch. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's massive. It's probably 25 feet to the bottom of it. And there's more caves and stuff up in there. Oh, look in there. How far back do you think that goes in? Hello! That's cool. Perfect little hidey hole to live back here. Goes back about 15 or 20 feet. That's neat. I don't think you'd want to be down in here though when it's pouring down rain. Alright, that was pretty cool. We're gonna mosey on. There's another sight to see up ahead.
Bit of a drop off. It's way too far over. That's worse. Gonna try and just drive it off just like that. You're clearing the hole, yeah. Sometimes it just does what you'd hope it'd do. See what these stickies will do. If I can get up there.
Alright guys, check this out. I can't miss this opportunity. By the way, Josh is not feeling so hot today, so he's gonna chill back there. This trail right here, we are so close to Kentucky. I could drive down here, but I don't know if there's a turnaround spot, and I don't think it should continue because technically that is not TWRA up there, but I couldn't miss this opportunity to come up into Kentucky, because we started all the way at Windrock, off-road, all the way through all these parks. We did hit a little bit of pavement, but those sections were approved to be ridden on by ATVs and side-by-sides and off-road vehicles, so that they bring money to the communities in between all of these parks, which is really cool. But I wanted to just be able to say I made it to Kentucky. So I'm recording this on the map. Check this out. We're almost there. You think there'll be a sign that says, "Welcome to Kentucky"? Oh, look at that wall up there. That is cool. Looks like there's another little cave right in here. Alright, check this out. We have officially off-roaded and walked all the way to Kentucky. High five. Alright, thanks guys. We're going to continue on. We still have more sights to see. I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to drive off-road to Kentucky, so huge milestone there. And we did it with a trailer, so that's even crazier. But yeah. Oh, I just threw my phone. Although I don't know where that goes. Let me know if you guys know where that goes. Josh, we made it all this way and you didn't go to Kentucky.
We were in Kentucky last year.
There was a KFC right up there.
I've been to that KFC, the very first KFC.
No, right there on this trail. I just had dinner.
Need the mashed potatoes?
No, their mashed potatoes are gross.
What?
Alright, you guys haven't seen this yet, but I want to show you how we dropped the trailer, because we're about to head down there and we're going to come back and pick up the trailer. But check this out. Get wrecked. Okay, pull this pin, put this here, and pull this pin. Put it there. Now we need our ratchet strap. This is just a safety precaution because there's a lot of weight in that trailer. This will keep it from kicking out. And this gets attached there. Tighten that up a little bit. So up here is our quick release pin, so you just do like that and that's it.
So if that accidentally would have gotten bumped by a tree branch, it could have been bad.
Well, you'd have to do a lot of movements. Is it working?
It's working.
Oh, nice.
It's free.
Okay. Now let's hope nobody steals it while we're gone.
Yes.
They're gonna need a special
Yeah,
attachment.
right.
Really, that wasn't harder than anything we've done yet, but it would have been super easy to drop it anyway, so we're going back that way anyway, so. All right. Foot travel only. Let's go see what this is. Which way do we go? Good job, guys.
Big rock.
Oh, look at that. I was wondering why they called it Triple Arch Cave. 1, 2, 3. There's a hole over here. Any monsters in there?
Not yet.
Oh, something just flew out of there. Bat. You scared Mr. Bat. There's another arch inside the arch. 3 more arches inside the arch. We forgot. We came walking to a cave and we forgot our flashlights.
Yeah.
But doesn't go back very far. Oh, look at this. Somebody's home. This is like bedroom suite number 1. It's a little wet. There's a leaky faucet in there. The area just below our current location is the High Cliff neighborhood just east of the town of Jellicoe. It was settled in the early 1800s by Irish immigrants hoping to find the lost Swift silver mine. Legend, or maybe folklore, says that Jonathan Swift discovered an abundant silver mine here in the late 1700s, but its location was lost due to his blindness. When the Irish moved in, they said this mountain resembled a rooster's comb, or the shillelaghs, as it reminded them of home, the Shillelagh Forest in County Wicklow, Ireland, a medieval oak forest renowned for its timber and known as the birthplace of the Billy Club. But before the Irish, and before the silver, this land was home to the Cherokee. Local folklore says that if you time it just right, you can still see a sleeping Indian chief resting near the top of the mountain.
This will be probably the best view of the trip so far, once we can actually get out to see it.
Whoa, look at this. Oh, there's a hawk right there. How cool is that? Now that's an epic overlook. There's some cool information right here, but I gotta give a huge shout out to Jason Vanover. He's the one that pointed me in all the right directions for this stuff. If you look at this map, basically what we're looking out at is kind of like a second Cumberland Gap, Pine Mountain Narrows. It's a place where the river actually cuts through. Early settlers would have had to have gone through the Cumberland Gap and then maybe even this location as well to get over the Appalachian Mountains. It's pretty interesting stuff. Also, right below here is the town of Jellicoe. And another guy I'd like to thank is Mark Tidwell. He let me actually park Josh's truck and my trailer down there at his place so that we could easily escape out of here once we're done. But I asked him why they call it Jellicoe, and he said that he thinks it's from the angelica flower. And this whole time I've been looking for this angelica flower. I never did find one, but if you guys ever see one out here, take a picture for me. He said that was basically shortened over time to Jellicoe, and that's how Jellicoe got its name. Apparently they made some hooch out of that flower.
I think that's the sleeping Indian chief right over there.
I thought we were standing on it here, like you would have to stand down there and look this way.
Look this way?
Yeah, pretty sure that's what it said. So right here, this is the river that cuts through. You can see this big gorge right here. And this river actually cuts through, and it's, I think, the only river, correct me if I'm wrong, but the only river that goes north instead of going down into Tennessee and into the Tennessee River. It actually does the opposite and goes north that direction and ends up somewhere else. Hey look, I-75 out there. We're close. We're so close. What a trip. A crazy Onyx rugged adventure. Josh counted the miles on the Onyx app. I don't know, but I'm gonna guess we did 70 miles.
Not even close.
We didn't do 70 miles?
We did 70 twice.
Seriously?
Yeah, we did 143 miles, and we're not done yet.
143 miles. And we still have to get off of this mountain.
And that doesn't count Trail 22
Oh.
and Trail 83. So
Wow, that's way more miles.
150 miles.
Holy cow, guys, that's nuts. All right, there's many, many more things to do to this trailer. What I want is your advice. What should we fix? What should we do? Oh, and I also wanted to do a like walk around of the trailer, but I never got to do that. We had a swing set. We had a shower curtain, a shower, a swing set, so many things we didn't get to show you guys because we were just kind of in a rush every night to get to our camp spot. So maybe I'll do a walk around. If you guys want to see that, let me know. But I want to hear what you think we should improve upon on the trailer, and maybe we'll do those. Maybe we'll do another adventure once we make those improvements. Huge shout out to Onyx. Once again, you can get this whole adventure by clicking somewhere in the clicky click. You can see our complete route. Huge thank you to Summit and
Freedom Winch Line.
Freedom Winch Line for the win.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next adventure.